How often do you stop to think about joy? It's a fleeting moment, often dismissed as a temporary feeling. But what if we could intentionally draw more of it into our lives? Science reveals that approximately 60% of our happiness is influenced by genetic factors, leaving us with 40% we can actively shape. That 40% is your opportunity to create more joy and invite it in. Yet so many of us overlook the significance of this pursuit, often chasing happiness instead. But joy is a different beast altogether. It's rooted in the present, fleeting yet powerful. Think about those rare instances when joy overwhelms you. The sudden laugh, the carefree jump, the undeniable energy coursing through you. What does joy feel like to you? It's that burst of positive emotion, isn't it? One that makes you smile without reason, even though the world around you might not have changed much. But it's real, and it's worth seeking out. Psychologist Robert Plutchik's Wheel of Emotions identifies joy as one of the core, primary emotions, defining it as an intense, momentary burst of positivity. Yet, this sharp emotional peak is often overshadowed by the pursuit of happiness, something that stretches over time, often leaving us grasping for that elusive, sustainable feeling. The truth is, we confuse happiness with joy. While happiness tends to be long-lasting, joy thrives in the moment. So, how do we embrace it more fully? It begins with the simple things, those tiny, bright moments that often get lost in the noise of our daily lives. Author Ingrid Vitale's research on joy revealed a profound pattern. No matter a person's background or culture, small, simple things like watching a sunset, eating ice cream, or witnessing a rainbow are universal triggers of joy. And here's the key: they're accessible, present-focused, colorful, and light. These are the very qualities that define joy. To truly catch more joy, we must first activate our senses. Children do it naturally. Everything they encounter seems to spark joy. But as we grow older, we're conditioned to suppress our sense of wonder. We're told to grow up, to leave the playful, colorful, spontaneous moments behind. The simple things become trivial, even embarrassing. But the truth is, these small stimuli, no matter how insignificant they seem, matter more than we realize. A neuroscientific study shows that when we're exposed to sharp, angular shapes, our brains react with heightened activity in the amygdala, the part of our brain linked to fear and anxiety. Conversely, round, soft shapes ease the brain, triggering a more relaxed state. This is no accident. We've evolved to associate sharp angles with danger, while round shapes signify comfort and safety. It's a reminder that our environment and the way we interact with it can deeply influence our emotional state. So, how do we intentionally create these joyful experiences? Play is the answer. Whether we're kids or adults, play is essential to our mental well-being. It teaches us to engage with the world not for an outcome, but for the sheer joy of the experience. Research shows that children who are deprived of play develop less healthy brains and struggle with social and emotional regulation. Play is where creativity and well-being intersect. For adults, play can mean engaging in activities without obsessing over the outcome. Ever notice a child playing with Lego for hours, only to demolish their creation and start again? They find joy in the process, not the product. This is what play should be for adults, a state of mind where the focus shifts from the end goal to the experience itself. But here's where it gets interesting. Play can be a remedy for stress and anxiety. Instead of fighting the overwhelming feelings that often arise during the day, you can redirect your energy into something playful. A 5-minute dance break, drawing something spontaneous, or even approaching a routine task differently can shift your emotional state from stress to joy. Yet if we're being honest, we often get stuck in routines. Life becomes rigid, and the creativity needed to inject joy disappears. The structure of our days can box us in, leaving little room for spontaneity. That's why intentional play is essential. When it feels like everything is too much, step away from the serious and embrace the playful side of life. Break out of the grind, take a playful pause, and watch as the energy shifts. Now, how do you make play a daily part of your life? First, don't take yourself too seriously. Life's too short to care about what people think when you're dancing like no one's watching. Second, keep it simple. Joy doesn't require grand guest tours. It's about the little moments. And third, use play anytime, anywhere. Whether you're in conflict with your partner, reconnecting with your child, or simply navigating a stressful workday, a moment of play can change everything. This is your call to action, to embrace joy in its simplest, purest form. Catch it when it comes, but also be intentional about creating it. Life is too precious to live without moments of joy. So go ahead, bring it in. You have the power to reshape your experiences, to see the beauty in the mundane, and to live more fully with each passing moment. And as you move forward, keep in mind that joy isn't just something to experience. It's something you can consciously create today, tomorrow, and beyond.